The new Vulture Aid perk in Black Ops 6 Zombies is absolutely insane and a must-run perk every game. But what is the ultimate setup with this perk? Well, I'm going to answer that for you by testing every major and minor augment to give you the ultimate setup, to gain insane amounts of salvage, and to make the boss fight so easy that it's foolproof. We got a lot to test, so let's dive in. So here we have the brand new Vulture Aid here, and it just looks incredible perk design-wise, doesn't it? And the whole purpose of this perk is to increase the variety of loot dropped by enemies, which means you'll be getting more salvage, more equipment drops, just more everything. Now, I want to go ahead and start off by testing the first major augment, which is Fetid Upgrade. Fetid Upgrade allows enemies on death to have a chance to create a gas cloud that charges your field upgrade, and I'll show you instances a little bit later where this is incredibly useful. And we're also going to test with the first minor augment, Condor's Reach, where auto pick up loot from farther away. Now, the placebo effect is that with this perk, it almost feels like you get a ton more salvage drops from zombies, and I feel like that is the case. And to test this, I have the ultimate case scenario. So when you're upgrading the dragon sword, if we place that in here, in order to upgrade the sword itself, you need to do the 3 craziest around the map, right? But we can actually do an incredible trick where we can spawn like infinite zombies, and we can test how much salvage we get from them before and after buying Vulture Aid. It's the most broken thing in the world, but if I just go ahead and press this and release, go like that, we now have a ton of zombies spawning. So let's see how many zombies we get here. We got about 7, and we got 1 salvage drop. Let's maybe retest that again, shall we? Okay, how many zombies do we have here? Quite a lot now. We've got about 10. Okay, 11 zombies, and we only got 1 little scrap of salvage. Let's just do one more test. Best of 3. Okay, and wow, this trick is so broken. Look at this. Absolutely insane. So you only get 10 points per zombie, but my god, the salvage and other stuff are incredible. So we only got 2 bits of salvage there. Oh no, 3 bits. Okay, let's now buy Vulture Aid, and let's retest this again. So here we go. Let's go ahead and buy our good old Vulture Aid, and let's give this a go. Okay, we've got a lot of zombies here. So let's see, how many do we have? So we have about 11. So let's see, we got some points, we got a lot of equipment drops, and we got ammo. So yeah, at the base fundamentals, this perk is 100% absolutely incredible. Let's now go ahead and test it on our second set of zombies here. So how many was that? That was like 13 zombies. So let's see, we got points, we got salvage, got points, and we got that gas cloud as well. Absolutely incredible to just do this to test out how many zombies we've got. So let's kill them from a distance, and then let's try out this minor augment. So the minor augment, Condor's Reach, auto pick up from further away. So let's see. Oh, yeah, no, that is a very sizable distance away. So you really don't have to run over the actual stuff anymore. As long as you're fairly close, you really do pick the items up quick. So that was another, like, wow, 14 zombies there. And let's see for the salvage. So yeah, look at that. You definitely get a lot more salvage fundamentally with this perk, just at the baseline, which is really, really good. And I do think that Condor's Reach definitely has a place, especially if you're, I don't know, training in quite a big area. You just want to pick up a load of the drops really quickly. You don't want to necessarily run over them. You might go down doing that on higher rounds. This definitely has a place, and it is really, really good. All right, I need to stop messing around now. We've definitely tested. You get way more salvage with this. So now let's go ahead and do this step properly. A Condor's Reach, being able to pick up items from further away, is definitely nice. However, do I feel it is necessary? Is it going to save me that much time and make my life that much easier, just not being able to just spend an extra second running over the actual equipment? It's nice, but I definitely don't think it is the ultimate thing to be running as your minor augment. Like, I definitely think there could be some better choices here. But the next minor augment I really want to try is Carry On Luggage, where critical kills have a chance to drop extra salvage. We're going to redo this test with that on, because I think we could get some crazy salvage drops, because every single shot is going to be a critical, and to guarantee it, oh, I mean, I need Deadshot Daiquiri, but I cannot afford it. Oh, okay. Okay, so now we've got Carry On Luggage, where criticals have a chance to drop extra salvage. So let's spawn in a ton of zombies real quick. I'm kind of nervous about how many zombies we're actually going to get. But okay, let's test to see. So here we go. Every single shot here is going to be pretty much critical. And there is quite a bit of salvage there. Salvage is one of those where it's a little tricky to come by sometimes. But look at that. The salvage amounts, that's ridiculous. Okay, so we've got our zombies spawned in again. So let's give this a little test. 11 critical kills. And let's see. 150 salvage from that. That wasn't bad at all. Okay, so as our baseline, we have 3,950. So let's spawn in a ton of zombies. Let's see how many we get from this horde of zombies here. We've got 14 critical kills. And let's see. We got like 250 salvage from that. Like, that's quite a sizable amount. Let's go ahead and take down some more, and we'll give this another test. Because what I'm really trying to work out is it worth having this on, though? Because there's another augment that's even better. And if this gives you a ton of salvage anyway, fundamentally, is it worth sacrificing something to give yourself extra salvage? Overall, though, if I'm testing this here with critical kills, we can see that a majority of the time, it does feel like the zombies are dropping salvage. But the only thing that makes me feel this isn't necessarily worth that run all the time is in the higher rounds, you're not going to be using bullet guns that are always going to be critical kills, right? You might be whipping out the Sally and Fourths, and just spraying at the ground like this. And at that point, you aren't getting critical kills. But I guess if you were running a game where you know you were only going to use bullet weapons, then I definitely think running this is going to be very, very good. And as you can see, just so much salvage on the ground. There's just so much. And that alone makes this perk ridiculous. But okay. Now we need to start building some swords and progressing through the game. And we're going to have to say goodbye to our lovely zombie spawner. It was nice while it lasted. Okay, well, there is our dragon sword. Hell yeah. But one thing we've yet to test so far is the first major augment fatigue upgrade, where the gas cloud left by zombies can recharge your field upgrade. So I've gone ahead and used my ether shroud, and I'm going to try and take down a zombie. Okay, we have one. All right, standing in the cloud. I'm now going to go ahead and shoot down at anything near me. And you can see that the field upgrade wheel does spin a little bit more than it usually does. I need to test this again just to really see how quickly we can recharge it on a full round in a much more enclosed location. If we head down into the dungeon for our lightning rod, you can already see the zombie, I think, with the pot on it. But let's see. Can we get that gas cloud? We can. Okay, so you can see it's 3/4 of the... Oh, that's awkward. Why have we got an actual power up there that would get that back for us right next to it? You can't make that up. Okay, we're going to need to test this again in a minute. Okay, so we have a gas cloud here. And I think with something like the Mustang and Sally's, this is inevitably going to be a lot better to use. Even though it's the first major augment that we're testing, I genuinely think this is the best one. Because if I show you what you use this for with the Sally's in the boss fight, you can see that the current meta in the boss fight is that you have to use the power drill and ether shroud. So if you pop your ether shroud the moment you go into that fight and just drill the boss into oblivion, by the time your ether shroud is done, you should have done enough damage for the boss to be put into that freeze moment in between the next phase, which is incredible. And then obviously you then want to try and get your ether shroud back as quickly as possible by taking out as many zombies as you can as quickly as you can. Now, if you don't have this major augment equipped on Vulture Aid, I don't think it's possible to get your field upgrade fully charged in time with the amount of zombies killed. And for that alone, that makes it an absolutely essential major augment, in my opinion, for doing the main Easter egg of this map, which you are going to be doing pretty much every time you play, right? Now, you can also combine this with the supercharged augment for Speed Cola, which will allow that to also help your field upgrades recharge a bit quicker. So ultimate combination there, you should be able to regain your field upgrade as quickly as you possibly can in that boss fight, which is where I find it the most useful. Now, when it comes to normal gameplay, now we're back in the main map, I'm on a parasite round, you definitely charge it a lot faster in that gas cloud. Like, there is no doubt about it. But outside of the boss fight, where it's a very obvious use of it, it's a very situational one, in my opinion, where you aren't always going to be using that to charge up the field upgrade. But certain scenarios, especially if you're going for high rounds, it definitely might be also a near essential one to run, in my opinion, because it really is that good. But let's now try the second major augment, which is Smell of Death, which is what the original version of this perk from Black Ops 2's Berry does, where the gas cloud that you stand in will make you immune to zombies. And I've actually not tested this yet before, and I really want that nostalgic Black Ops 2 buried feeling here. So, oh, we got an amalgam. Oh, we probably want to take that out first. Oh, no. Okay, now he's down. Let's go ahead and see if we can get ourselves a little cloud. Yellow cloud? Anywhere? Hello? This game really don't want to give me a single gas cloud right now. Maybe I was just extremely unlucky, and maybe we'll get it on in this round. Like, surely one zombie has got to drop a gas cloud. Otherwise, this just feels like it's a bit broken. Emphasis on it saying a chance on death. So a chance. Oh my gosh, look at the salvage. I'm so confused. The whole round, and it's not even done it once. I definitely have Vulture Aid, right? I do. I can see it in the bottom. In the meantime, let's go ahead and upgrade this sword. Okay, there we go. Okay, round 20. I will be really shocked if we get absolutely nothing from the zombies in terms of a gas cloud. I don't want to say that like this augment's straight up broken, but it's just like, I don't know if save and quit's broken this, but like I know what it should look like. It should be a, you know, a yellow gas from zombies that we've killed, and if we stand in it, zombies will ignore us. But it is just not working at all. As you can see, it's just not happening. So I do apologize, guys. This is very unusual. I have a feeling that it is, but I'm just not getting the effects for some reason in my game. So I'm just going to keep boarding up and taking down a big horde of zombies and then seeing if there's any smoke. Okay, so yes, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, so if we stand in this. Okay, I need to be very, very specific with that. Holy moly. Maybe it doesn't last very long on the ground. It seems to be a lot rarer than the previous one, that's for sure. And the gases seem to be noticeably like green and yellow, like very obvious gas. It seems a very subtle effect. Now, there's one other major augment to test, which is Parting Gift, where Vulture Aid gives more ammo to wonder weapons, which is interesting. And I definitely think that the other maps in the game, like Liberty Falls and Terminus, are definitely going to be a lot more useful for an augment like this. It's definitely not made for Citadel Day more, because you're not really using any wonder weapons that have ammo unless you know, get the ray gun or something like that. So there we go. Wonder bar. That's the gun that I needed so that we can actually test this now. Go ahead, pop my wonder bar and then hit the mystery box. We are guaranteed to get the ray gun because it is the only wonder weapon in the box. Boom, there we go. Okay, so now we have the Parting Gift major augment equipped, where it will drop more ammo for wonder weapons, and I'm really intrigued to see how good this actually is with something like the ray gun, because I definitely think this has its place. So I'm not sure if this is the map for it. So before we really test, let's go ahead, double pack-a-punch. Okay, so we've got a massive horde of zombies. Oh, maybe too many. And I don't have stamina. What am I doing? Okay, so let's just blast through this whole horde of zombies. And so all the little green ammo drops that drop from zombies, we are going to be able to use with the ray gun, which I think is awesome. Okay, so I've just ran through. Let's give this thing a reload. All right, let's go ahead and dump one more clip. All right, so huge damage there. Let's also take out this amalgam. Really isn't the best to use the ray gun against it. Wow. Okay, so we've got 153. So we got a drop there. Let's run over that. Wow. Did you see that? It increased it by like 16 bullets from one little ammo drop. That's actually really good. Okay, let's see. We've got 169, 185 from one clip. Wow. And then you get some normal ammo drops as well. That would just be standard drops from zombies anyway. And then we get the max ammo, of course. All right, let's dump some more. Okay, look at that. I'm honestly quite impressed with this augment. And like, I have literally entered the round with the same amount of ammo that I had when I started, which is crazy. Like I said, I feel like for this map, it's definitely not an augment you want to run, simply because you aren't really ever going to have a wonder weapon unless it is the ray gun. I definitely think this definitely has a place in some of the other maps. Not necessarily this one, obviously, because you are very rarely going to be using the ray gun unless you get it out of the box or you really want to use it for the boss. But in other maps like Terminus for the beam smasher, I think this is going to be absolutely amazing for it. The jet gun, I'm not too sure, just because the jet gun technically doesn't have ammo. It recharges its ammo. But another minor augment we're testing right now is Picky Eater, where zombies on death have a chance to drop your equipment. And I find this to be the best minor augment ever. So in this example where I have the electric incantation, I'm going to use it to not only insta-kill that doppelgass, I'm then going to use it against these zombies. There is a really good chance that the zombies are going to drop one of those electric incantations for me to reuse. Not always a guarantee, but it does happen more often than not. And current equipment also includes your lethal. So I've got 3 Molotovs right now, and as you can see, it's dropped the Molotov. So let's go ahead and throw those down. You can see we have another Molotov from one of the drops from the minor augment. So I'm going to throw some more down and some more down there. And let's see how many drops we get. So traditionally, when you're going for high rounds on this map, the incantation is going to be what you're going to use to take out all of the bosses and most of the zombies. And it takes a little while for them to recharge. But as you can see, it's just dropped one of them. If I go ahead and use that again, we can see right down there, we have an electric incantation. Pick that up and we've got another one to use. And when it comes to the boss fight of this map as well, if you have this augment equipped in that main arena, you're going to be mainly using the incantations to take out the zombies during those phases in between the boss, as well as using it to take down any of the elites that spawn at any moment. And having this on, so the fact that zombies can drop them so you can get more, and all you have to do is just walk all over them to pick them back up, I think is absolutely incredible. And in my opinion, is the best combination possible. All right, I've got a whole horde of zombies. Let's go ahead and use the lightning incantation. Let's see. And let's take some down as well. Do we get anything? They drop in them. So it's not too frequently that they drop them, but it's still amazing the fact that they drop them, because it completely negates you having to run to that specific part of the map to grab them. And then we go, look, we got another one drop. It's incredible. Oh my God. I'm filling up one of the souls and the zombies. Yep, they just dropped a fire incantation. This augment is nuts. I love it. And the perk itself is just sensational. At this point, I might as well just go to the boss fight. Might as well just do it. All right, so let's work out our trap. So we've got the first one there. All right, it's orbing time. Run through the orbs. Run through the orbs. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. All right, and that's done. Nice and easy. Doing these mystic orb challenges with this augment on, have zombies have a high chance of dropping your equipment is, oh, it's fantastic. Because look, we just got one to drop there. I've ran out. I can't pick one up off the box, but I know that there's one on the ground, so I can just pick that up. Oh, we got two. Oh, that's even better. Yeah, this augment is actually incredible, because look, there we go. All done. No sword needed. Happy days. And there was even another one dropped on the ground as well. So in the higher rounds, really does feel like you just get a lot more. I still have the major augment parting gift on, but as you can tell at this point, it really is just a little bit pointless, because I'm not using the ray gun, at least for this specific gameplay segment, because I need to use the incantations and the elements. But at least for right now, I'm not really using the ray gun, so that major augment for it to give me more ammo for wonder weapons, like I said, it's just not very good for this map. Hey, that was pretty good. We needed to get those void kills. There we go. We've got another dark incantation to drop, which is exactly what we needed. Okay, let's place that mystic orb. Let's reveal the study. All right, well, the ultimate Vulture Aid Augments are fetid upgrade and picky eater, and I will show you why, because it makes the entire map and this boss fight extremely simple. Now, I'm a bit of an idiot. I've gone in, and as you can see in the bottom, my field upgrade is not fully charged, so I'm going to need to do a little bit of charging first before I can take down this boss and make this fight a little bit harder for myself, because, you know, that's always fun. That's always great. We are so close now to getting our field upgrade back. Like, look, we are an absolute sliver away. A note to self, yeah, don't go into this boss without having your Ether Shroud, because like me, you're going to be waiting a while. However, the ray gun is actually surprisingly good in this boss, so we could actually break a little bit of his armor off with that whilst we wait for some more zombies to spawn. Okay, we've got our zombie. There we go. Field upgrade ready. All right, so now if we go ahead, Ether Shroud, and then drill like there's no tomorrow into this boy. We've got both of his legs exposed. Look at the damage. I mean, by now you've probably already seen this. You're probably not too impressed by this point, but yeah, absolutely crazy damage. Now, here's where Vulture Aid really comes into its own in the boss, because like I said a little bit earlier, if you have the picky eater, where zombies have a high chance of dropping your current equipment, that's going to give us back this electric incantation really nicely. Also, with the major augment, if we get a zombie to drop with the yellow gas, that's going to be extremely handy for us to recharge our field upgrade quicker, which is at this point absolutely crucial in what you want. So here we go. So we got the yellow gas back, and we got to be very careful. This is where the Mustang and Sallies are so useful for just making this a lot easier, because otherwise it's really hard to get the kills within the gas, because you really have to just be shooting at the floor here. But we are like 3/4 back. Okay, there we go. Stand in this again. And if you wanted, you could go ahead and use your incantation if you wanted, but look, we're so close now to having back full ammo on the field upgrade. There we go. Field upgrade is ready to go. So at any moment now, he is going to reappear, and we are good to drill him some more. Oh, and also doppelgast and gone. All right, there we go. Back to our regularly scheduled drilling, and we should be able to get him down all the way before he even has a chance for our Ether Shroud go. So look at the damage. Okay, that should be enough, and he is done. Oh, unbelievable. Now we just want to do the same thing. We want to go ahead and try and take out as many zombies with the fetid upgrade gas that drops. Let's train them up. So you can see I have literally no field upgrade to my name. We finally have some gas. All right, so I'm just gonna go a little bit crazy here. It does get a little hectic when you're trying to replate. This, which you can see, the yellow gas does drop fairly often. There we go, we got it again. Luckily, we do have that jug augment, so zombies are stunned if we do lose our armor. That should be enough. Woo! Get some ammo drops, and we should have more than enough. Yeah, there we go. We've already got it back. We've got this boy in, so let's electrocute you. You're gone. See you later. And now we just wait. Use our Ether Shroud. Oh my god, what the hell? Bro looked like he was sliding on ice. What is going on? And within one use of that Ether Shroud, boom. Dunzo. Vulture Aid making this absolutely amazing. I don't know if you'd be able to get enough Ether Shroud back in time if you didn't run that Fetid upgrade major augment. And then Picky Eater, I mean, probably look around the map and probably maybe see that there was some drops there, but for high rounds, Picky Eater is incredible. So overall, what are the best augments for Vulture Aid? Well, for the major augments, I definitely think either carry-on luggage, where critical kills have a chance to drop extra salvage, or Picky Eater, where on-dev zombies have a high chance of dropping your current equipment, as the two joint best major augments. And it really depends on what sort of style of game you're playing. Where carry-on luggage, you will obviously be able to get your gun to gold rarity a lot sooner, but Picky Eater allows you to get incantations and even Casimir grenade drops from zombies, making high rounds so much easier. And for the minor augment, I definitely think it's Fetid upgrade, as that gas cloud recharging your field upgrade is huge. And one thing I didn't realize is that it recharges even when you're not killing zombies. If you just stood in it, it's still going to recharge that field upgrade.